Texans on three. 1, 2, 3. Yo, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. You hear the voice, you make the right choice. It is your boy in the building, man. Frank Nitty, the host of the Texans on 3 podcast show, man. And it's about to go down, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. We got Big Texans talk. You know what I'm saying? The boys going down to Pittsburgh, man. You know what I'm saying? I heard they call it Hittsburgh, but we gonna be bringing the hits. You already know that. But let me bring my guys in, man. Y'all know if I'm in the building, man, I gotta have hit me, man. If I'm in here, do y'all know we got that boy Pat in the building? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Y'all know, man, if I'm in here, we got that boy Patton, man, a.k.a. The Streets, a.k.a. The Future Texan Scout, a.k.a.
Draft Ball.
Activated, and y'all already know if we in here, man, we got the killer, man. We got the killer with us, man. Big time security, man, holding us down, man. We got that boy, Killer Cam, in the building. Hold on, man, let me make sure. We got that boy Killer. It's Killer in the building, man. All right, and in here, you know what I'm saying, we got that boy.
What's up, fellas? I'm going to have to drop down and come back. I don't hear no audio right
now. You hear no audio? But hey, I'll bring you back up when you come back. But hold on, where did Doc go? We had Doc up here, but okay, there you go, man. We got Doc in the building too. hey, we got
Town swarming.
Hey man, get to holler at you, man, and I was about to say good to see you, but we could just see your not even your emoji right now. I don't know why that's not up there, but I guess it will eventually. But yeah, you can hear everything now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Oh, okay, bet. But hey, man, y'all know what time it is, man. Big Texas Talk, man. Shout out to the Bull Ring, everybody in the Bull Ring already, man. We got Al, 3P, and Mr. Leo 9 already over there, man. Big shout out to y'all. Hold on, I'm waiting for Larry to. Yeah, they still not showing you love, Larry, when it comes to your emoji, your PFP or whatever, or what have you. But anyway, man, we'll get that together. But y'all know, man, that, like I said, the Texans is headed to Pittsburgh. First Monday night game of the franchise history. I thought that was crazy. That was one of the biggest things that just hit me. Like, what? Like, we not waking up early Saturday? We ain't got to cook Friday night? We ain't got to barbecue Friday night, or we ain't got to get up and start barbecuing at 4:30 in the morning, 3:30 in the morning just to be ready for the game. We ain't got to do that, man. I think that it's going to be dope to, be able to do what we got to do on a Monday. I think I told the guys in the chat, I said, man, for us to, be able to give Aaron Rodgers some of this payback, man, that, that he's been doing because even when he went to the Jets and he beat us over there with the Jets, that upset me a little bit because he exposed a lot of things in the defense as far as the quick game. That's when they had your boy Adams, right?
Devontae Adams, yeah.
Yeah, Adams. That's when he cooked Petrie that one time, but we ain't got to worry about Adams as far as in this game, but we still got Aaron Rodgers, and I'm pretty sure he's finna try to pull out. He's finna try to pull out everything that in his veteran bag that he can to try to go against this defense. Will it work? I don't think so. I think that it's been a big topic around the Texans community. As well as the media, as far as Houston media mostly, about the defense itself, and has it slacked off? You know what I'm saying? Has it over the last couple of weeks? These teams that have not been the Bills, or other teams that we've shutting down. have shut down, but we it seemed like Arizona, the Raiders, and almost the Colts. We was, the defense was giving up yards. And what do y'all think about that? Is there something to be even concerned about? Let's get that out of the way right now. Is that even something to be worried about?
Not right now.
Do you think the
What you got,
fact
Pat?
the fact that Mario Edwards and who was the other lineman that went down?
Tim Settle.
Tim Settle and those guys, do you think that that's making a difference? Or is
I
it
can't hear
just
nobody,
that
man.
you can't hear? Well, you can come out and come back in. Pause. But Patton, what do you think about that though?
Well, it's a collective effort, man. Like, yeah, you lose two guys that are key rotational pieces on the defensive line, but it's always the next man up mentality. I mean, you still got Archer, you still got Togiak.
Oh yeah, yep.
Other two guys we brought in. I forget the other one was from the Chargers, and the other guy I'm not sure where he came from, but I mean, you just continue to be part of the rotation. Now, it's all hands on deck right now, so everybody got to contribute and play to that next level that I know they are capable of doing. So, you still got Will and Daniil on the outsides. Like, that's a problem within itself.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers isn't the young Aaron Rodgers when he was in Green Bay. He can run around 30, 40 yards and heave. This guy here can probably run 10, 15, and that's it. And 10, 15 is pushing it. So, I mean, the defense is going to win this game. The defense is going to carry us all the way to where's the Super Bowl this year? In Levi Stadium?
Cali, yeah,
the 49er Stadium. So the defense is going to carry us. And that's full circle because DeMeco first head coaching job was in the stadium. So, well, not the new stadium, the old stadium. I think it was Candlesticks, Candlesticks. But being in the 49ers atmosphere again for the big dance is going to be full circle, especially for DeMeco.
Okay, so what do you think, Cal, as far as can you hear? Is the audio good over there? Okay.
Yeah, audio good.
What do you think as far as the defense giving up the most yards that is given up all season to those three teams coming down the stretch? What does that even mean?
What it means is, you know how some people say, oh man, and I don't subscribe to this thinking that people say, man, we've been winning so much, man, you need a loss to kind of like, and I don't, but this is the best thing to happen to us because this is DeMeco's, defense is his birthright. So when you see him after halftime or before halftime interviews, press conference, he clearly expresses that we have not been playing up to par defensive wise. You know what that means? It's going to be a heavy emphasis on defense. Like dudes are going to be very particular on a P's and Q's. They're going to be extra on their assignments. This is the greatest thing that to happen to us, man, because you win 9 games straight, you kind of get into a little funk. You get into something that you be like, oh yeah, we got this. But you look at the scoreboard and this team put up 30 points. This other team, like, this is gonna be one of those things, man, that and I said it before the season start, that because of what just happened, this probably be a historic defensive playoff run because of what just happened. DeMeco and Burks is going to go to the board, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, I looked it up earlier. I don't have it pulled up right there. I think Aaron Rodgers have 33 rushing yards for the whole year. So we're gonna know his home address and where they're gonna meet him at. So it's no problem. It's can Will and Daniil get there? You know, when they get there, it's gonna be a long day for that guy, man.
And to hear Will Anderson say that those guys are actually in the locker room talking like, man, we are 4 games away from, actually being champions. And, he wanted to make sure that everybody, was in that mind frame. So when they went on the field that, that they attacked these games as such. I definitely think that, me personally, I don't think that it's a problem with what happened with these last few games. I think that when you're coming down the stretch, I think that's the reason. Like, if you're gonna look for a reason why that happened, I think that, maybe if it was early in the season, something like that, something to be worried about. But I think coming down the stretch and also listening to you, Cal, say that, sometimes a team needs something to, kind of something to rally behind. And I think those guys, I think what we've seen in this win streak, just like how we seen the last one when it happened, those guys are learning how to win games. They
Right.
are learning the D'Amico's way of winning the game. And I think that it's starting to come to fruition right before our eyes as fans. I think we're starting to see, maybe, and I'm just saying this, I'm thinking that we starting to see why D'Amico kind of is how he is with his offensive coordinator picking or whatever. I think right now, like if you ask D'Amico, yo, is it part of the plan to have this OC to come in and score 30, 40 points a game? D'Amico might say that that's not our team philosophy. Our team philosophy is actually being that we know we have such a lockdown defense that we want to control time of possession. So we really want to run an offense that just dinks and dunks its way down the field and just takes its time getting down the field. Hey, we make 3 and out sometime, but hey, the defense gonna 3 and out their ass. We're gonna turn this game into a real fast, and we're gonna win 20-16. And we wasn't even really looking to score that many points. I'm starting to see like they play to the strength of the defense, even though this is a even though football is a offensive and a defensive and special teams, but I think that the way like D'Amico plays the game is around the defense. It's like, hey, we gonna play conservative as hell. Make sure we make. I think what's the number one thing on D'Amico thing is no turnovers. I think that might be the main thing that fucks D'Amico up. He be like, hell no, that's throwing a monkey wrench in the game. I think long as we don't turn the ball over and long as they just grind it out in time of possession, that's D'Amico thing because he know that the defense is going to shut down that other offense.
I think 2 things can be true. And what I say about this is Kaimi just tied the NFL record with most field goals made.
He tied it or he broke it? I think he beat it. I think he is the top one right now. I think this year he broke the record.
Okay, so
franchise
that's one.
For us.
Okay,
He's
so
a franchise for us tied in the league.
Here's the thing: no coach on all 32 teams saying they would love to have that record. You know why? That means when you're in field goal range, that you could be in scoring range. And I think the Texans are one of the worst teams in the red zone. So you can have that time of possession, don't turn the ball over. Like Mike Tomlin had a great synopsis of the Texans. Like he broke it down, very disciplined, to the ball, don't turn the ball over. They score on defense, all of that. But here's the thing though, Nitty. If we are scoring when we get down in the red zone, get down inside of the 30 and we putting 6s on the board instead of 3s, it still doesn't matter. I don't like the grinded out game because you still give the opposition a option to run what they want to run. Mm-hmm. And so when you go up, say 27-13 in the fourth quarter, guess what I know? I know 75% of your plays is going to be passing plays. Mm-hmm. But if it's 20-16, 20-17 in the fourth quarter, you can still stick to your game plan and stick to your run. But if I know that I'm up by 2 touchdowns and I got Will and Daniil, sniffing out blood on the edges, then it makes it easy for our defense because we got great cover guys on the back end, and we got guys that's gonna meet you in the backfield. So it's just one of those things that I want to see us um, more precise in scoring when we get past the 50-yard line. I feel like when you get past the 50, you're in like you in that area that 2 touchdowns is going to get you at the 30-yard line. So if you're at the 30, that's a 47-yard field goal. But those threes need to turn into sevens because we're ranked number 13 this year. And I'm gonna tell you, man, if you told me last year we was the 21st ranked offense and this year we number 13, show me the difference.
For real, I
I,
wouldn't
I,
believe.
I, I damn sure don't see it.
Hey, but to answer your
The defense
question,
just came
Ray,
in.
I think it's real quick. I think it's what we've seen so far. Bobby Slowick, uh, and a
And Doc saying
Kaylee.
something. Doc trying to say something.
Hold on, what you say?
Yeah, fellas, thanks for having me on again. I just wanted to jump in about the team as it stands. Um, Tim Settle Jr. and Mario Edwards Jr. Being injured also has
Juniors.
affected our defense, along with playing our fifth or maybe even sixth strong safety
Right.
has disrupted our defense cohesion and execution.
Great
But I
point.
think Cal said it that those kind of mistakes, D'Amico was not happy. The players were not happy, and even in one of the last three games, Will Anderson, the Terminator, was so upset he wouldn't even talk to the media because the
Right.
defense was not playing up to their standards. So
Yep.
what we've seen wild card weekend over the last 2 years of the Texans, D'Amico have them ready to play, and the defense is going to be top notch, ready to roll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely I can concur with that, my brother. I really do think that we got enough defensive power to roll any team through the AFC. I know that everybody's talking about Denver and they the number one. They got the home field advantage and how pretty much the Super Bowl is gonna go through Denver if they continue to win.
Mm.
They talk about how hard it is to win up there, and but that's getting a little too forward. We got to talk about these Steelers. Right now, I mean, their defense, especially their safety, is having very bad play. The way that the Ravens was able to just keep going down, moving the ball on them, even though they missed that field goal. The way that they were able to move the ball on them, and it goes vice versa. The Steelers was able to move it on them because of their defense as well. But we talking about who we playing and those. What's the guy that used to be with the Jags? Ramsey, man.
Yeah.
Man, he's been
Yeah.
playing horrible. I think this may be his worst season as a pro. He's given up almost like 100. I think his QBR that he's given up is like in the hundreds, like 140 something, I think. And I'm like, damn. And even seeing him in that game, watching him run behind a receiver, he got burnt one time, right? And I was like, damn, that's Jalen Ramsey out there. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, I do think that we able to take advantage of them. I like how we've been getting rookies involved lately too. So I'm looking to see Higgins and Noel have a good game. I know it's cold up in Iowa, right?
Of course.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I just wanted to make sure. So those guys are gonna be, ready for the cold weather. We've never seen CJ really just falter in that cold weather like that. So I think those boys ready, man. But I got to question y'all and ask y'all, what do y'all think? I mean, what are y'all looking forward to in this game? Like, what's a game breaker on as far as on the Texan side that you if this happens, they win the game?
Oh, that's easy. Out the gate. running the ball. Like me and Cal was talking about this yesterday. You just seen what Brooks did, you know, in limited time. I don't want to call it trash time, but you know, he finally got some meaningful carries. Out of all your running backs, he would be the freshest one going into this game. This is one guy that defense, this team you're going against, don't have much film on. Unleash him. If we get that running game going, if we can get the running game somewhat going, just somewhat. You know
How many yards? How many yards, Payne?
Oh, we're gonna go over 100 easily. But I mean, for us, if you're running Chubb on goal line, Woody's third down, Gerard get his burn, and you get Brooks here and there, I would say by 150 total. Easily. You can run against this defense.
Yeah.
And the offensive line has been blocking hella better as of late. All I need is CJ to be a game manager. Do what Trent did. Okay? The man name is Trent. I need Trent to just do what Trent did. Be safe with the ball. Hey, don't turn it over. Don't take no sacks. Don't force it. Take what the defense is giving you. Yeah, I'm telling you, once we cross over to 50, it's Kahimi time. Now, granted, I don't want to win this game by 17 field goals, but if it takes 17 field goals from Kahimi, then goddamn, it's going to take 17 field goals. But I expect one guy in particular, I expect to have a big game, a huge game, is Nico. There isn't a DB on that side of the ball that can hold him. And even if you double team him with Porter and Ramsey over the top, I'm still taking. I like Nico chances. Easy.
Yeah, I agree with you. They don't really have a good matchup. Porter Jr. is handsy and he gets a lot of penalties, and he can't compete with Nico's speed. I'm actually going to take the other side of that, Patton. I think this is CJ's redemption tour. CJ had a phenomenal rookie year. The sophomore slump hit it. This year has been up and down with the new offense, terrible scheme, rookie play caller. But I think they finna unleash Clarence Johnson, the fourth, Stroud, and he is going to be 250 and 3 touchdowns every game throughout this playoff run, similar to when Joe Flacco was in that prove-it year when the Ravens won the Super Bowl and Flacco was Super Bowl MVP. CJ is about to go on that type of run. I know we're not predicting scores yet, but I'm saying 3 TDs a game, playing with the accuracy that we know he has the ability to. But again, we need the play caller to be aligned with CJ.
Exactly. I say this. I totally agree with you, Doc, and I believe that's almost how I believe CJ has to play these whole playoffs in order for us to even be thinking Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I know that it's natural for the fan base to, we think Super Bowl. We was talking Super Bowl in the off season around here, so we understand how it is. But at the same time, we also have to be realistic, and we have to know we know that these players have to go out there and execute. We know that the Texans always go out. You know what I'm saying? Wild card weekend, and we win, right? And so that next game, I think
We
every
don't
game
just
is.
win; we destroy them.
Yeah, we destroy them, and then the next game is always, you know what I'm saying. That's the one that always gets us, man. That's that divisional round. Even though I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but it's like I'm just really not worried about the Steelers, right? But I'm saying that to say this. I just, as a fan base, I just still want us to take this game serious. You know what I'm saying? This is the and it's almost poetic justice, man. Y'all know I love talking about poetic justice when right as it's happening, right? when there was a time when the Houston Oilers would make it to the championship game, and when they would make it, I know one time it was the Steelers uh in the championship game, but was it two times that we played the Steelers in championship game?
78 and 79.
78,
Yeah, and it's like
79.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like we lost both of those games, and we were that close to a Super Bowl, and it's crazy that on the road, to possibly winning a championship, that it's going to start with us going to Pittsburgh and making this thing happen. And I can't help but think about the game that J.J. Watt got his red jacket down here in Houston, and we were playing Pittsburgh. I think that's the last time we played them, right? And I'm talking about we smoked them boys like
Was it
CJ
30-0 or something? It was something ridiculous.
I know CJ threw about 3-4 touchdowns. It was crazy.
It was a game that I think may have been the third game of the season. The first two games we had given up 11 sacks. In that game, we didn't give up any sacks against TJ Watt or Hightower.
exactly.
And that's when from game 3 to game 7, the Texans didn't give up a sack. And we were like, hey, this makeshift line that they put together was like, okay, we can work with that.
It's like they
Yeah.
George
right
Fant, Josh Jones. We did not have our starters. We had journeyman tackles.
Right. Yeah.
I think Declan
Fant was the man. Fant was the MVP of that line that year, man. I really wanted to bring him back.
Yeah.
Hey, I got one more for you guys. This is not getting a lot of attention. In the words of Cal, I want to be the first one to say it. This will be the healthiest wide receiver core CJ has entered the playoffs in.
Indeed, bro. Yeah.
We have a full roster of receivers, so healthy. We got 2 inactive guys that are inactive game day, and Berrios and the other white guy, Watson. So we ready with weapons for CJ.
Justin Watson.
Hey, you talking about Watkins?
Watson.
Yeah, Watson. My bad.
Yeah. So we are fully stocked in our wide receiver core, and CJ about to escalate.
Hey, man, I really think that's what's about to happen. I think. Hey, remember I said like early in the year, but I said this for Bobby Slowick. This was last year. Well, the actual playoff, what was actually going on. But y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I think we lagging a little bit. I don't know who that's the StreamYard fault. But anyway, the offense is, because I was worried. I said, man, the tradition of the Steelers, these guys are, they almost are, the Steelers are kind of built on principles that we kind of have. You know what I'm saying? As far as how they defense, you know how that black and yellow has been since I've been alive. It's always been about just hard hitting and just relentless football. You know what I'm saying? And the Texans embody that right now. It's like we that team of the NFL now. I can honestly say like the Texans are what maybe the Steelers was 10 years ago, as far as like the rep around the league. And when you knew you was going to play the Steelers, like you knew that, hey, it's going to be a serious game out here. You know what I'm saying? And I think now, like, and I was thinking like, could Tomlin, amp his team up to those old standards of what they used to be, but they don't have it. They just don't have those guys on their defense like we do. So I'm not worried about them. I was about to say.
Yeah, talent for talent, like they don't match us at all. Like, to be honest with you, man, if CJ has a above average game, this game is not even close. And when I say not close, like this can be a very ugly game for Mike Tomlin. It can be a very ugly game for Mike because we saw the last 2 or 3 weeks that uh, Kaylee has come out and ran more of, Larry Payton's favorite offense from the New England Patriots,
All right,
under
yeah.
center,
We in
rolling
the car
out.
right now.
Yeah, rattling them keys, huh? But that rollout play action, we was hitting big plays on that. And so what you do is, and me and Patton was talking about this last night, like how do play action fool some of the people when Matt Shaw was the quarterback? Because had a running game, right? So a lot of times you have to set up the pass to make your run game effective.
Right.
See, back then we can have the run to set up the pass. That's why it seemed like when Matt Shaw was throwing those balls to Andre Owen Daniels underneath, but Andre had to wait for more passes than he ever had to run up under because you have to respect the run. You don't have to respect the run for the Texans, but you still have to respect the play action. The linebackers still have to have their responsibility because guess what? If you say, oh, he's on the center, oh, it's the dive play, man, we just gonna go back into our hook zones, the linebackers. Well, what if they do give it to Woody Marks? You got 6, 7 yards. We saw the game before last, the first drive, the Texans got 4 yards on first down, 4 yards on second down, and it was 3rd and 2. They knew that if we ran the ball twice and it's 3rd and 2, obviously it's a run play. It was a touchdown to Higgins. That's chess right there. So I'm looking for more of that of Kaylee implementing his first 15 scripted plays to come out and get something big. And for the last 2 weeks, that's what it's been. He came out and he established his offense on what he wanted to do. We just have to score sixes and not finish with threes.
Yep. And how do we stop doing it?
We've
been trying to stop doing it all year,
here's the thing though, we score on explosive plays.
Yep.
So if CJ it's a couple of passes, I can think of at least about 7 or 8 passes that CJ just basically missed the throws.
Okay, but look at it like this, Killer. Let me ask you this question. Our offense is what it is, right? Because we've been saying how it needs to do this, it needs to do that, and we've been seeing how it's been ebbing and flowing all year. So when you look at it as the offense being what it is, and you was explaining it to somebody, right, that asked you about the Texans offense, how would you describe it? Like what is the Texans offense? Is it what is it? Like what is it an offensive, is it a field goal kicking offense? Is how would you describe it? Like what is, because Kaimi is kicking ass right now, and if it wasn't for him, man, I don't know where we would be.
I'm gonna answer that, but I'm interested in hearing what Pat have to say on that. I'm gonna answer the question, but I just want to hear his point because he haven't spoke that much tonight. So
the offense is what it is, bro. It ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna get better. It ain't gonna get worse. I accepted that 3 games ago. Kaimi is our MVP on offense. He's offensive MVP. As you can tell, Kaylee has not gotten comfortable. He hasn't found a routine. He has things that work, but the things that work, once he sees that it works, he goes to something else. He's still trying to find his footing, which is dangerous going into the playoffs. This offense is an offense that will run. May not be as successful at running the ball, but they're not going to not run the ball. CJ likes to throw the ball down the field, which also equates to him taking some sacks or hits or him running into sacks. As of late, he's been taking what the defense gives him. He's been getting the ball out quick, and he's been careful with the ball. minus those 2 interceptions against what was that? The Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very conservative, but we're gonna get you when we can type of offense. They're not powerhouse. They're not methodical. They're not overwhelming. You know, you have the pieces there. It's just the offense as a whole, it lacks confidence. When we had Sharp and them guys, it was confidence. You knew Shaw was going to do the bootleg to the right or to the left. It was only going to 2 people, either Andre or Daniels, every time. The defense knew what was going to happen and couldn't stop it. But that was their offense's identity. This offense does not have an identity. We're known as, hey, we get across the 50, it's Miami time. Get to the 30, Miami time. Like, God forbid, if we get to the 49 on their side, it's still Miami time. like seriously, you know what I'm saying? So, but with what we have right now, it's durable. You can win games with it. We've been winning games with it. But without the defense, the way the offense plays, we wouldn't be nowhere near where we are now.
No way. I remember when you said that in the chat, I was like, man, that's absolutely true. Like if it wasn't for this defense, I don't think this offense would be enough. So it's like we seeing this gel of how this team is just coming together to pull off wins. And it's weird, but you can't complain when it's 10 wins in a row. Like it's
offense does just enough, bro. They do just enough.
Yep.
Like,
I promise, bro, that's it. That's it. That's this offense. That's you can make t-shirts. That's it. It's just enough. This offense does just enough. It seems like this is a situational offense. Hey, they weren't lying when they said that. Didn't he say that in the beginning that this would be a situational offense? Well, look, it's situation during the game. It's like, hey, we about to lose. Hey, well, we need to do some plays that actually work right now. Not that we need to come off the gate running plays that we know gonna work. It seems like the Texans are especially on the offense, they are a back against the wall, gonna come out swinging and whoop your ass. Like you can get them up against the wall, but they gonna come off the wall. But the thing is, it's like, damn, you got the talent to not get on the wall in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. And that's why we call them heart attack games around here, because that's what it seems like. The Texans are always playing these heart attack games, bro, where you can actually, and you know what? That's been a Texans thing. That's been before D'Amico. That's always been like we play down the competition. I have no idea why it's always been like that, and I think all of us know that as Houston fans.
It's not to be playing down to competition. It's Caleb hasn't found his groove. Now, I was one of the people that was saying going into this offseason, make it through the season with him and go for the change and get somebody that's more competent in the offseason. We're going to this playoffs, win the playoffs, win the Super Bowl. Caleb's going to be here. Will he get better? That is yet to be seen. Now, I'm with Doc. That New England offense, it works, but only for them. Anytime you ran plays from that McVay tree with the motions, crossing routes, right, that shit works.
For real.
You have a passing running back that you don't get the ball to in a passing game enough. Like,
we talked about that last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, I got a witness.
We talked about that last night, yeah.
So
hey,
it's
shout
like,
out Sarge, man.
What's good, brother? I hope all is well with you, Sarge. But
what up, Sarge?
If you just had, I don't want to say a weird thought or common sense, right? And it's common sense, but we don't get paid all this money to call plays. And he's had what has been 17 games, 18 weeks to figure it out. Now you're going into crunch time. You can't go into crunch time with the money. When you really earn your money, you know what I'm saying? Still trying to figure it out. I will say this, though. I look for them out the gate. I'm pretty sure we're going to win the toss, go defense first, as usual. Shut them down 3 and out. I look for our first 2 plays. We throwing the ball deep down the field. Out the gate.
Like the Chargers game?
Yes.
Kaylee
Those two
had a hell
touchdowns
of a
were blown
first quarter.
coverage.
Hell of a first quarter in LA, I tell you that.
But those two touchdowns were blown coverage.
Those plays were nice. He was drawing up some nice plays, man.
No, those two touchdown plays were busted. Was based off busted coverage. Both times.
Bro, if you go back and look at that, Richard Sherman pointed it out. He said, you can't call a play a busted coverage when the offense exceeded what they were supposed to do. Exactly. If you look at that, when you look at that safety going across the middle, man, Noel just ran past him.
I mean, somebody beat cheese.
A busted coverage means that like he went down this way and he was supposed to go that way. No, he was looking in the backfield and your receiver ran by you. That's not a busted coverage. That's a defender that was looking in the backfield and just got
doing
burnt.
What he's supposed to do. And
sometimes you just get beat.
There you go. It's back. But I was going to say, you want to know what's a good segue that you're saying that though, Cal, is to talk about Wallace, man, because you know he was big news around here and how good he was playing, right? And man, to see him like a busted coverage play that we know that was at first, and it's crazy, man. I believe Texas community should give an apology. Apology to Trayvon, because everybody blamed him for that play when it was actually cover. What it looked like it was cover 2, and Kayvon, that's his name, Kayvon Wallace, right?
Right.
He was supposed to play his half of the field, but he got caught biting on something. He took the cheese on a route, a curl route, and it allowed that person to make it look like that was on Tremont, the Smith guy out there playing cornerback. And I think we owe him an apology, but it's bad for Wallace, right? I don't want to see anybody lose their job, right? But it's also uplifting at the same time that you have a coach like D'Amico that don't play no motherfucking games, bro. Like D'Amico,
but I think he's back though. I think he went through waivers. He went through waivers and they re-signed him. I think on the practice squad.
He didn't practice squad.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and see that's why Bullock and Lassiter had came out. It was one of the Texans guys was like, cut this guy immediately. And I think Kalen Bullock says, he said something to the effect of, you calling for a man's job and you don't even.
It was.
I forgot who the Texan guy was. That he has
it was Nick Schrager. It was Nick Schwager. Nick, I can't think of his name, but I know it's Nick something. But yeah, I seen that. Kamari actually came in and commented on that. It was like, hey, bro.
Right. See, a lot of times, man, you see, we've seen where coverage was busted, and then we'll see like Sting trying to recover. And all the camera footage is going to show you a cornerback trying to chase him down. Mm-hmm. And so that's what the fans see. But if you don't know and see, shout out to Sarge. He was in his Sarge said he been saying this for years. And he was like, if you don't know the coverage, you can't say what was and what isn't. For those two guys to come out and say what they said publicly, and they're not really big on social media. Like a lot of players throughout the year, they're not big on social media. But you calling for a man's job and you don't know the coverage. And so they basically telling you like what we think we see is not even the issue. And even Steve Nelson used to point that out whenever he was in the spaces and got his ass ran out. But he used to say all the time that, man, what y'all see on TV, if you don't know the coverage, then it's hard to say who got beat, And that was just one of those things, man. But Richard Sherman said, man, look, sometimes the offense just executes. And that safety was just standing like flat-footed, and Noel just ran right by him.
Yeah, I think I think that's a good point, Cal. That's never really pointed out that that people love to say, and I think it comes from the announcers on TV. They the ones who kind of came up with the busted coverage and
Yeah,
this and that. But no, the offense, like as they sitting up drawing plays, it's designed to bust the defense. You know what I'm saying?
right.
It's supposed to make now look. We're gonna run this route, this corner. I mean, we're gonna run a curl over here, but we're gonna run a post right behind it. And let's just see if that safety looks down and sees that curl, which exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Something that D'Amico probably was like, no matter what happens. I can see D'Amico now, no matter what happens on
Look,
the play, you're
Yeah, but that's
supposed to
on
let
Matt
nobody
Burke
get
as well.
behind you.
Let's give Mac Burke a little fault here. He's been doing a heck of a job calling plays, but that's on him. No way to hit. Do you leave your fifth string cornerback and your number six strong safety to cover Indianapolis deep threat? The guy has been going deep on us every game that he's played against us. That is not good scheme or philosophy. Should
but
have
how?
had should have had Bullock on that side. If they
But
playing
how?
cover two,
How is that on Burke when the of safety? He is the last line of defense. The safety just got caught looking in the backfield.
you got to know your personnel. You gonna put
No,
your fifth string corner and your
that
sixth string safety on the same side of the field.
that ball would have never been caught if the safety would have done his job. I mean, period, point blank. You can have the seventh string safety out there. If you do
Well,
your job
If he
and
do
go
his
you are
back
the
and
job,
last,
watch the tape.
mhm.
Pierce has been doing that to us the last 4 years. So I don't understand why you think Kayvon Wallace and Trayvon Smith got a chance against him. Put your best players on their best players.
No,
Don't expect
I understand that, but when the
don't
play
expect
was drawn
gravy
up,
out of.
when the play was drawn up,
what was
and they
Bullock at
knew,
on the other side?
yeah, he was on the other side because it was Pittman. Like this dude here, he's like their third wide receiver, but he can break it over the top. But you have to pay attention to
Well,
Pittman, and you have to pay
well,
attention to the other guy.
let let's go back to that point. Maybe maybe Matt Burke are on the same wavelength and underestimating their best wide receiver. Pierce has been torching us every year, and in fact, he is in a contract year, having the best season of his career, and topped 1,000 yards against us. And quite frankly, if he'd have stayed in the game, we may have not been able to pull it out
Yeah.
because he was that dominant. So my only point is, if we're gonna tear Kaylee ass up for his bad play calls, Matt Burke has to get some too. Personnel
Get
matters,
some.
scheme matters, execution matters as well, and so the coaches got to come in to play to help those backup players, especially.
That's the Matt Burke right there, man. What the fuck was you doing out there? Like I said, man, I think we got 48 minutes in. We probably getting ready to wrap up, including the shout outs and I guess this is the part of the show where we start the score. And I'm gonna get mine out the way, man. In my head right now. Damn. I'm seeing 34-14.
30-13.
That's what I
13, 30-13. 19-10.
But I mean 33-14.
I got 19-10.
Ooh, damn, that's a real Pittsburgh score right there.
31-6.
Okay. Space Age say 27.
not bad.
31-6. I just think
So,
that this is going to be one of those games that, like, we had signature games last year where we had 5 interceptions in one game. I think one game we had like 9 sacks, 8 or 9 sacks. It's going to be one of those games. It's going to be a very, very, very ugly game for Aaron Rodgers. It's going to be real ugly. And the reason why I'm going to love this because I record all the shows and I look at the first, 15, 30 minutes and 33 to 9. I like that. I look at these shows, man, and they will run a loop on other teams that have lost instead of focusing on our team, which is cool. But we're in the playoffs. Like, respect is not given, it's earned. And so when you go up to Pittsburgh and you got the Monday night record and we never won this or whatever, and you go in and you solidify what you are about to do, we're gonna be the talk. If people go, like you have like Dan Orlovsky, you got a couple other players, commentators saying, "Hey man, the Texans, they're legit Super Bowl contenders." And when they do their picks, some of them they always pick another team. After this week, you're gonna see a lot of talking heads like, "Hey man, watch them Texans, man. That defense is serious." And if CJ Stroud, that's going to be the biggest thing. If CJ Stroud, and you can fill in the blank after that, because that's the only question mark that we have. If CJ Stroud, you finish that statement, we win the Super Bowl. It ain't gonna be because if the wide receivers, it can't be the offensive line, it can't be the defensive end, it can't be the secondary. It's gonna be if CJ. It's not even on the running backs because we've seen quarterbacks execute and put the game on their shoulders without a running attack. Now, this is what I agree with Larry, and I think me and Patton was talking about last night. How do you have a guy when he came in and got his first start and you passed it to him out of the backfield and he get a 49-yard catch? And then you have a Jawar Jordan that breaks one for 50. It's kind of like when it works, it's like, okay, that works. Okay, we're gonna put that to the side and we'll go to something else. Man, you got to be like the Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz will run a pick and roll, and it's going to come. It's going to happen. Can you stop it? And if you can't stop it, you keep going to it. So,
yep, I agree. I agree with that, man. Anybody want to add on to that?
If CJ play like his rookie year, it's a wrap. That's what I'm saying. If you can start with if CJ and you fill in the blank, we win the Super Bowl. Whatever you put after that. If you put if CJ don't fill in the blank, it's pretty much everything. These next 4 games is all on CJ's shoulders. Everything. You'll never have a defense like this. You'll never have a healthy wide receiving core, like you said, Nitty, like we have right now. What do we need? We need the quarterback to be a game changer. Like, you can manage the game, but when it's time to make plays, be a playmaker. That's all you got to do, bro. Make the plays, make the throws. Don't overthrow, don't underthrow, don't get happy feet, don't run out of the back of the pocket, step up in the pocket, take the hit, but make the throws. That's it.
You don't feel like you're asking a lot?
You're really not. You asking for a guy to get you 2 touchdowns and 300 yards. And you telling me that this guy's going to be the highest paid quarterback and you can't do this? Don't tell me nothing about the weather. That doesn't matter. Don't tell me nothing about, hey, you need this and you need that. You got everything you need, but your running attack. But your passing has to be able to set up your run. So this is all on CJ. This whole playoff run is on CJ.
Yep, it's on CJ and Hutch according to Brandon. Hutch, hey, ain't gonna lie, Hutch is that guy that when he shows up in the game, especially in the playoffs, bro, he's like he's a sign that we may win the game when you start seeing Hutch.
No, it's another thing that me and Patton touched on last night. Nico's out of the game, and me and Patton was like that route that he ran, that crossing. Like, let me tell you right this: if Kaylee run crossers in this type of weather, I don't know if it's going to be just cold weather or it's going to be cold and moist weather. Bro, run your crossers, man. Run your in breaking routes, because what Hutchinson did, that was like, and the commentator said, "Oh, that's a Nico Collins special."
Yeah,
So
and they thin that linebacker, so the middle of that field should be open.
that's what I'm saying, man. So you run to, like, you have big body wide receivers. Hutchinson is a big body guy. Collins is a big body guy, and even Higgins, he's a wiry guy, but he's a big body guy. And we already saw what Noel did. Like, he was running that ball, and that dude bounced off him. I'm like, oh, this little dude is like built like Steve Smith. Like, you just
Told
can't.
y'all, man, it's the future Steve Smith, man. Y'all laughed at me.
Hey, shout out to Nitty. Shout out to Nitty. You did say that, bro. You did say that.
I say, bro, I think he got because think about it. He lift more than any wide receiver at the combine. He lift more than anybody, bro. It was like, I think he lift almost close to what some linebackers lift. Like, everybody's mind was blown when they were seeing.
I think that 225, I think he did like either 23 or 25. Yeah, that's huge for a wide receiver, bro.
Yeah, so when I seen that, I automatically said, bro, it's showing, man. It's definitely showing. But let me see. Anything y'all wanted to bring before I got ready to do these the bull ring shout outs?
One thing, man. I know y'all said it earlier that this is the healthiest receiving group he's had going into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
One guy I feel like we missing out on, that I feel like will show up in a crucial moment, is Christian Kirk.
Hey, Patton, didn't we talk about that last night, bro? Bring it to light.
Right. Christian Kirk has been hella inconsistent throughout the whole year, whether it's injuries or being a healthy scratch or just not being involved in the game. I feel like come Monday night, he's going to make one play that's going to turn the game in our favor. It may just be a one catch for 7 yards, but that 7 yards is going to give us a first down, a much-needed first down. He's going to come in a clutch moment with one catch for a first down and a good key block.
Well, we need it because he earned $18 million this year.
Yeah,
hey, for real.
To be one of the key contributors in the key moment.
10 or 11 million a day at cap next year.
Okay, and I got one more question for y'all too before we get up out of here. What would y'all think about Harbaugh coming to the AFC South?
He should sit out a year.
Huh?
He should sit out a year.
You don't think? Would you be bothered if he went to Tennessee?
No, but he should sit out a year.
I think he's going to New York, though, to be honest with y'all. But
I'm gonna tell you the perfect job for Harbaugh.
Well,
perfect job for Harbaugh is for Cleveland. That's the perfect job for. I mean, that's the perfect job for Harbaugh.
It is, though. Really, when
it is the perfect job. Don't go to New York, get caught up in that media shit.
He'll play Ravens 2 times a year, bro.
Okay, you know, and he's familiar with that division. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, you're right, Cal. I ain't gonna lie. That will be the perfect fit for him.
Cal,
He'll take Shador up on his wings. He'll take Shador up on his wings, bro.
And then he gonna bring because the reason why he supposedly lost his job because he wasn't willing to gut his coaching staff. They wanted him to get rid of Monken and a couple of other players, coaches, and he was against it. And so the coaches and the team didn't find out until they was watching Sports Center that he got fired. I think it was what's that guy that be on Get Up, the NFL guy. I was watching it at the time, and they said that's how the players found out. Like the organization. Who?
Swagoo.
No, Schefter.
Oh, Adam Schefter.
Adams, yeah. They found out through Adam Schefter. So it lets you know after 18 years and all the stuff that I've done for you, we're going to fire you, but we're going to link it because he was on the show live and he was getting up in the middle of the show taking phone calls. And Mike Greenberg was like, hey, well, you know, that's Schefter and he's on the phone. And then he came back and he broke the news. So you're telling me that after all this time that you didn't like you broke the news and you gave it to a media guy. You didn't give this guy a chance to go and talk to his coaching staff or his players. So that lets you know the lack of respect. So my thing is, okay, if it, like Denzel in a training day, you think you can do this to me? I'm putting cases on all y'all.
Oh, he probably going to Cleveland then for sure.
Go to Cleveland, man, and you got a general manager that's there. Yeah, look, the defense is already in place at Cleveland. They have key components, man. They probably, I don't know if they want to run with Shador or whatever they do, but we already know that he can go to Cleveland and they can be right back in that thing.
Yep. And definitely be a thorn, definitely be a thorn in the Ravens side for about the next 6 years. I think he would definitely love to do that.
Yeah, not our problem because I love what Indianapolis and Tennessee doing. Just go look. Let me tell you something, man. What Indianapolis and Tennessee is at their top brass is what they thought that the Texans was going to be when we hired David Culley and Lovie Smith.
Exactly.
Like we're not supposed to be where we at right now. They told us that when we hired David Culley that the Texans was going to be garbage for the next 10 years. So we have to be able to appreciate what we came from and what we at right now. So I think a lot of times we take a lot of this for granted and like, oh man,
no,
like
definitely not me.
Yeah, I mean, when you have a guy, your head coach and your starting quarterback, they first 3 years, they won a division twice in a row, and then they back in the playoffs right now. Like, and if we have to take the road to being on the road the whole entire game. Now, me and Patton was talking last night on the show. Go back and watch the show last night, y'all. There's a possibility that we can win this game and the division round and the AFC championship game can end up in Houston.
Oh yeah, if certain teams win and certain lose, then we end up being the ones with the best record at that time because we still the 5th seed. Anything below
we got the tiebreak over Buffalo. Buffalo is playing who? Jacksonville.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Buffalo can beat Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, easy, man. I'm really hoping that they do.
And then you got New England. They're playing. Who New England playing? The Chargers.
Yeah.
The Chargers had the 32nd strength of schedule. They haven't played nobody. Now I understand people might not be real up on the Chargers or whatever, but if you ask, the Patriots plays the Chargers.
Yeah,
they had the easiest schedule.
Easy schedule. They had the easy schedule, so they haven't been battle tested. So that I mean, most I can say is Herbert has been in the playoffs. He's been battle tested, and that's a Harbaugh over there. If those two teams win, we have home games.
Exactly, and it's possible. It ain't like a pipe dream. Like this is actually something that can really happen. I'm gonna do if they said Doc, anything you want to bring Doc before I did these shout outs right quick in the bull ring.
Yeah, we swarming into Pittsburgh and we acting bad on the slab. Turn red.
Hey, coming down, Ace time.
All of that.
Hey, y'all already know what time it is, man. Well, hey, man, let's bring up some good music right quick, man. While I
thinking about the football, it starts with football.
Hey, the thing about football for real, man, it starts with what? The football. Nothing else. Nothing more. Let's get these and as we always say this, man, we appreciate y'all in the bull ring, man. Y'all are very, very, very large part, man. huge part of the show, man. And I just want to give y'all a shout out like we do all the time, man, around this time. So let me make sure I got y'all. Okay, here we go, right here, man. First and foremost, man, we're gonna give a shout out to Al 3P, man. Appreciate you. Okay, Mr. Leo 9, appreciate you, my guy. Brandon, as always, appreciate you, man. Want to give a shout out to Space Age, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Okay, Dorsey Spencer, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, this one here just threw me for a loop right here. I ain't know somebody that was on that went in and commented. It's on 3, but that threw me for a loop. I was like, hold on, who did that? But anyway, man, shout out Texas on 3, man. We in the building. Shout out Ninja Cow, man, our cousin, man. Hey, man, that's our Cleveland cousin, and man, I hope y'all boys get Harbaugh out there, man. I really do. It'll make for some good NFC. Some good, AFC East football, man, because or is that North? That's AFC North, right?
North, yeah.
And it'll make for some good AFC North football, man, for the next few years, because that will be like every time they see each other, Cleveland and the Ravens is going down. But let's see, shout out to Houston, Texas, Dave, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Shout out Sarge, man. Big Sarge.
Sarge. Salute.
Big salute, man. Big salute, man. Big salute. Let me see. Okay, Julius Harris, man. Appreciate you, my guy. That boy say y'all make sure y'all swarm that like button for real, man. Hey, we appreciate that, my guy. Man, y'all, this was a good show, man, and I think the next time we'll be chopping it up will be coming this Saturday, man. We'll you know what I'm saying, drop a little show. We ain't playing Sunday, y'all. I forgot we playing Monday, man. The Texans on Monday night, man. It's going down. Y'all just make sure, man, y'all in the building. Y'all throw y'all H's up, man. And when I say in the building, I'm talking about those fans that's going out there traveling, man. We hope that y'all have traveling grace out there and y'all go out there and represent the team like we know that y'all will, man. Watch out because, no, as a matter of fact, I seen the other night where I think it's this guy named Pete. He went to the Ravens game, and boy, I ain't gonna lie, boy, them Ravens fans really thought they was gonna win when they hit the field goal. I mean, when they missed that field goal, when Likely caught that pass. But anyway, Steelers fans look like they pretty cool, so I don't think y'all got nothing to worry about out there, man. They look like they some real cool people. They feed you out there and all kind of stuff, man, that they tailgates. Kind of like how we do it out here. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good time out there. As far as us in Houston, man, we're going to be all out here glued to the TV, man, looking for a win, man. And it's going down, man. But we'll see y'all before that, though, man. Saturday, same time, same bat channel. Y'all know what I'm saying. Shout out to boy Pat, man, in the house. But other than that, though, man, it's been Texas on 3, man, and we up out of here, y'all. We will see y'all Saturday. We up out of here, y'all. 8 is up.
Peace.